Howdy, everybody. So, Dad, you have not seen this yet. So, yesterday, Barry fucking drops this, moving his heartbeat, Dad. And when I tell you it was the most glorious fuck up I've ever seen, it is the most glorious fuck up I've ever seen.
Hi guys, you're back with the Beaver Sun Garage, and for some reason it's kind of blurry. I don't know if I can do anything about it, but probably not. But anyway, so here's the white truck
Never come to fruition.
backed up to the motorhome, and we've laid down the provisions for the doing the job here. 2 J hooks with a 4x4
Tell me your
post.
tow truck shit without telling
And
me your tow truck
hopefully when I
shit.
raise that up, that post will go up against the frame.
He is so,
both
that rubber
sides,
is so rotten. You're
and
supposed to
that
use
should,
a rubber, not a chain.
that
The
should
whole
help.
point of
It's
rubber is
supposed to
to
go
scuff up the bumpers on the
Cell
car.
phone holder.
That's what's supposed to be on your bumpers, the rubber. I mean,
And
but-
I get this thing hooked up.
you can't do that because the rubber's are shit. I mean, you're just a fucking idiot.
Said I was gonna do it,
And
and
if you
well,
doubt me, go watch a tow truck video.
I'm trying to do
I mean, oh,
my truck's got a bad cable.
I've owned 2 of them.
How long the battery is not.
And ran me.
Long range.
Fuck you.
Hey, Barry, the bumper's supposed to sell them rubbers, by the way, asshole.
That's my point.
Even You're Gone in 60 Seconds movie shows that.
And actually,
That's
that's
the thing, the
something
rubber's
else.
getting scuffed up. Okay. But this truck is so long, there's no support in the middle of the frame. I mean, the middle of the frame is just open. You got 2 foot of frame just open. Nothing tying it.
That's why he goes, we're pumping a Lily.
But he's working, and so I don't have his help. It's one of those things.
Oh, he's doing something you're not doing?
The way it goes.
Shit.
Where's your rubbers, dude? There's nothing left in your rubbers. Not a fucking thing.
They're a bitch to replace, Dad. Didn't you know?
Sorry about the swing.
It's not that hard.
I
I
can't
don't
help it.
know what you're talking about. You can just
I
take a
didn't
torch
bring
and
out
blow
my,
all the bolts off and
Masking
put your rubbers on.
tape. Take this cell phone holder to me. So it's just gonna kind of swing.
Nobody cares, Barry.
Swing.
Nobody's watching your shit, dog. Your views prove that. Your comments even prove that. Oh, wait, you shut them off. Never mind.
When
But-
you're just saying that fucking, you make your boy cry,
Always
you're
do.
gonna
We're
make our
gonna
boy
drop
cry.
this whole sling down and put
You're
the
not gonna
pressure
get
on the
money, you gotta
chain.
count
Take
straight
the
to
pressure off
cigarettes and
the rubber. So, there we go.
I would love to see that bed cleaned out and with all the leaves out of it. Some of Holden's got.
Keep going up. I'm gonna take the chain there and bring it up to right here.
Well, you guys down with the liver doctor today? He might actually outlive Barry.
Same thing with the other side.
You go to his
Bring it
funeral.
up.
apparently I'm the exception to the
We'll
rule.
put some slack in the rubber, and that'll.
Go fucking
Save
figure it
the
out.
rubber man.
Imagine fucking that thing. I feel guilty about it though, man. His mom died. I think I'd be happy with
Now,
that.
this is a 1,300 pound Badlands Apex winch. 13,000 pounds, excuse me. 13,000, so
This is probably
they should
7,000.
lift it. Find out.
Oh, this is. Oh, sorry, I spoke too soon. Here in a minute, it's gonna pop a wheelie. No tow truck does that, by the way, but it Barry's
Get
does.
enough weight on the back of the tow truck, it'll pull the tire off down, but. I mean, he's so stupid, he just dropped his driveway further with it.
Right?
I mean, why don't Super Sam want you to come over and help him put that motor, big block in that truck, buddy? Why do you look at you and tell you that he's going to just do a father-son project? You two are such good friends, dude. Why wouldn't you be like, hey, Barry, why don't you come over and hang out, man? Even though me and the boys are
It's
going to do it,
up.
you can come over and hang out with us, talk, you know, shoot the shit, hang out, have a
It's off the
time.
ground.
Damn it, Dad! Now you spoke on it. Now he'll fucking.
Oh, boy.
That's what'll end up happening.
And we're
Why
doing a
don't you rush
wheelie
him over
here
there? I mean,
with
why
the
don't Super
truck.
Sam want to be on camera with you,
Look
Barry?
at that.
Well, he don't want his face
Oh my
associated with you?
Ooh. We got serious wheelie.
Wow.
He's doing a wheelie.
Them fucking tires on the ground, man. I mean, you've seen that,
Let's
folks.
see if we
I
can
mean,
move it.
you've seen it here first. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It looks like a daunting task, but the white trucks moved stuff this big before. And
You should
with
do
the
that
engine out of
shit,
it,
no problem.
it should help.
That cow is fucked.
Yeah, it's a long day, but somebody can do a fucking tow truck there. No, the most tow trucks are short wheel trucks. The closer
synchronizer for first.
The closer your fucking wheel truck goes.
Or reverse.
Roll back, not so much. Tow truck
It's no problem.
Now look what he does here. This is so fucking
Even
glorious.
if you go with an extended cab tow truck, look how close. It's still a short bed. Look how close the back wheels are to the back of the cab.
Okay.
3 feet.
Look what he does. He blocks the driveway even further because he needs content.
Now I just got to clear out a little spot here to try to back it in the hole.
Tell me you need content without telling me you
This
need
big
content.
bitch out of my way. It's following me everywhere I go. There's tension on that chain and the rubber. That's too much. I'm gonna take it, drop it down.
That rubber should have been underneath the car. I mean, that bottom bar should be under your rubber.
Scraps. It's
Under your
a
pickup.
roll of it in there, but it's a paint the buck change there. So we'll drop it down.
Have a little Bill come over
It
to it.
don't need to be hanging on it. If it wasn't messing with the rubber, I might just let it hang, but I do remember because of the freaking cable on the old girl. So let's get that cable fixed. Oh, that was positive one, too. Got it done.
Tell us you're not.
What's on your mind, Dion?
Assess to the
We're not
skin.
saying I'm
My
sorry.
Old Spice total body is in ornament.
Gabby, is there anything you want to share?
Not this Old Spice deodorant. It's 24/7 freshness. It can go everywhere.
Everywhere. Even on my
Hey, Barry, what happened to Dead and Will and fucking Slayer and all them other people?
No fading, no scuff. We have
Yeah,
a lot of
probably
kids
come
come out with
and see
their
our radio.
families.
Seen it. He
They
likes
love
young
to hang out.
girls.
They love to have
Well,
a good
I would
time.
imagine
But
Will
it's
heard you
really
talk
good
shit
stuff
about
to
him
clean up.
online.
Out here, it's been no
With
issue.
Will's
It's
friends
never
with
been-
Dead and probably Slayer, and they saw Two-Face a fake you were and said, fuck you, we're out.
Right.
I removed it. Just like I said we was gonna do, we just ain't put it in the hole, but that's gonna be a whole lot of work to,
Moving some brush and weed eating. That's
gonna be,
a lot of work, you guys.
what was gonna be right in here.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to move.
That's going to be a bitch. Barry was going to grab all that last year,
A normal person would have pulled it across the creek and put it in the field.
Maybe
right?
Put
take
it
the
out of the way.
mower and knock some of that down and chainsaw, knock that tree down. Like, maybe back in here too, cause it's gonna be a real pain. Gonna have to gradually ease it over. And it might not get all the way over to it's further back. So yeah, I got a lot of work. I wish I had Super Sam over here to help me now, or maybe Gary. I might call my friend Gary and have him help me clear this, because with his help, I could have this done in no time at all. And it would be nothing to have that
Fucking pitiful.
cleared and
Yeah, you definitely gonna be a man and stand on your own and do
taken
it.
care of.
That's a
So
goddamn shit.
just to see it moved and the wrecker moving it. I mean, if it had that 750-pound 440 still in there, it'd have been really hard on the old girl. But without it, it was like taking candy from the baby. It was nothing. Relatively easy.
Keep in mind, even if the motor was still there, you're only picking up half the weight.
Right.
It could be on the back tires. I mean, it's so stupid.
Thing. Not sure it brought me a tennis racket out here to swat these big bumblebees, but I don't see it. And I got washed too. That's weird. Not sure I brought it.
You brought it.
No, no,
It's
I
probably his
left it
sister's. Remember when he had that?
Probably did. I'll find it on my way back to the house. All right, guys. So we proved to you that White Truck did it again and does it again and continue to be a good workhorse around here
Yep.
for you.
He
For
proved
us
it.
and, for you guys to watch.
Yeah, so many people are tuning into your bullshit
Let's see the
anymore.
next one. We're looking for a tennis racket. We're gonna smack some bugs. Yeah, we're gonna play some tennis.
If you're a map and you know it, look for tennis rackets.
So this thing was all the way back here where we was working. You can see where all the gravel disturbed where we were doing all the work. Winning! Yeah, see, we couldn't do that too, didn't they? Yeah, I'm sure they did.
See, he can't even fucking just be a big boy on his own. He's gotta be like, I'm sure they said it. Yep, we proved it wrong. I can give myself a pat on the back now.
I moved the camper 2 feet up my driveway and still put it in the middle of my
You made it
driveway.
even worse. We'd have to walk around.
Right, I mean, my tow truck got good enough to pull it across the creek and put it in the field. I mean, fucking.
Right, first thing. Have you noticed that his fucking comments are shut off now?
I think I was carrying a battery and just carrying too much,
Oh god.
so I just probably left it. Because I had hands full
There's
of
that trailer you
keys,
never did clean off.
remote controls, and battery, and I only got 2 hands, so. And I didn't want to make a trip. I just
Hey, with that
wanted to
10-inch
all
pecker,
done
you gonna
one shot. And
fuck
I
them
did.
young girls with. You think you can just wrap something around it?
Spray or bug smacker.
Get this. The man's not 4 foot fucking tall, dude, but it's got a 10-inch pecker. So he takes up half his leg.
Oh, for all you know, he's walking on it. He might be missing a leg. Hey, Ryan, chime in and let us know how far down your throat it goes, bud. That'll let us know how long it is.
Okay, the next one, guys, check out our
I
friends.
mean, do you feel it all the way up in your guts or just right in the room of your asshole, Ryan?
You gotta think about it though. The way Barry walks all hunched over, if he had a 10-inch stick, it would be dragging the ground. That motherfucker's got road rash.
He's as bad as the motherfucker with the satellites and the laser band.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, fucking. Oh, shit. Oh, fucking.
Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the blog. You're back with us at Damer and Son Garage. We go from a live
Hey, Barry, you know how Mr. John Elton ain't watching
to the
shit though?
and we're working on the bridge here. It's the one that goes over the creek. And this thing gets going pretty good. It kind of ends up like a little mini river. And it washed all them rocks out. And it had all them rocks up piled up right here. And it washed them all down. So we got the wheelbarrow out. We'll just dump the load of some rocks and whatnot right there. Some mud and dirt kind of mixed in there. And then we're just trying to build this back up. What we're trying to do, I laid this one in here and that crinkly looking one right there. I laid that one in there and dumped that whole load right there.
Dude moved 2 rocks and dumped a load of dirt.
Right. He's a fucking idiot.
So, you see what we're doing. We're trying to, improve our property, It's got a real bad low spot right here. I mean, real bad.
Yeah, that's because your bitch ass is on there.
The culvert's literally washed out of it, dude.
And then backfilled over top of the big rock there. Backfilled over top the sewage pipe. Look at that rock. That's a monster.
Culvert?
Oh, yeah. Big rock. So, we got sticks and they don't work good for fill, but
You don't use
Right.
Sticks, you don't use sticks for filling something like that, Barry. I mean, that's what
we're
helps
gonna
it
get a
wash
lot of
out.
rock and a lot of mud and a lot of dirt and all that stuff, pack it down in here and fill this sinkhole here up. And then we're gonna reinforce this a little bit, add some more here and here.
More shit you never
and
did.
Fix that. And I think we're good. I'm gonna take a weed eater and I'll test down and see what's under there. But I think we're good. Once we get this covered up here and this sinkhole filled in and a little bit over here, I think I'm good. I really do. I don't think we got any issues over here. Nah, it's a little low over there. Might add a little bit here. That's it. This will be done. I could, spend the money and pay for, somebody to come bring some gravel or whatever. And I choose not to because
What?
I got a dog back there and his name's Spike. Let me see if I can.
Look at that shit. Look
Good
at that
stuff.
leg, dude.
And my spike dog,
Flea bites.
and all my
dude.
dogs do wonderful things
Effective
for
flea
me.
bites, dude.
And here's a little.
I think it's gonna syphilis
Right
myself.
over here, I dumped here for the cars here. You can see the difference in that gravel and then this one I just brought over. Huge difference. You can see the difference in the color. That's like a grayish, shiny-ish, silver rock. And that's like a dirty creek rock. Because that's what I just brought over. That was the first load. So this, this is the first load I brought. Then I came back with that load over there.
What the fuck?
And this load over here
Dude,
was,
this
of course,
is good
heavier and
content.
bigger because it had a lot of dirt and mud and had some big boulders in it. It had, I think this one here, had that one in it, that one in it, and a couple broken solid bricks that come with the house. You can see a piece there and a piece there.
Motherfuckers pulling
No,
chunks out of his
it's good.
foundation.
I think I'm gonna throw that piece in there too, so. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to get down in here somehow and go down to the creek and pick all the rocks up and pile it up here. Get all this piled up here.
You know, Barry didn't
All the
notice because that sounds like hard work.
Then put some of this, fill over on top of it. And I hope it rains and packs and stays. I mean, it needs concrete. You can see there's concrete there. The blacktop, looks like, is it concrete or blacktop?
You don't know the difference.
No, that's concrete. So somebody poured some concrete and rock there and there, and I believe it was there too. But this creek gets so, going so good sometimes that it floods. It just washed it out.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened to it. It's been 10 years since I've been here. I can't remember.
You heard
what
rock
that
and
looked
thought
like
it
10
was crack,
years
tried
ago.
smoking it.
Good. But I'm gonna get this patched up, and we'll get on to other things. So I go from, the no-name Nationals. We bought our ticket last night, $75. Actually, this morning I went to the website, guys. It's not that hard. I did it. I punched my ticket, $75, and I'm bracket racing. I don't know what I'm bracket racing, but I'm bracket racing. I might take this car. That one there, I might take that car. Or it just might be the yellow bug. I'm gonna be dragging something.
I'd be shocked.
I've already punched my tickets. So Scotch Beach Shop, Jed, I've already punched my ticket. I punched it this morning around, I guess it was around 1 or 2 right after the live broadcast. Me and my son
You're a
got on there
liability to
and
anybody's
I
event. You don't know
punched
how to
it.
act.
$75 I paid for my ticket to bracket race. So now I just have to get there. So, I'm gonna try to get a hold of your buddy Big Mike and see if I can't get some kind of fuel fund to help me out, and maybe my buddy Jeff at 2X Garage can help me with a Go fund. And if I don't, then I'm gonna sell something. It's not gonna be in my cars. No, it's not gonna be in my trucks. No, old man, garage built but not bought. He's like, oh, you can sell some of your cars. Well, why don't you sell some of your cars? Yeah. Why don't you sell your S10 pickup truck? Yeah, there you go.
Is it clicking with y'all who he's talking about? Barry is shouting this person out to this day like they're best buddies.
Right. Right.
I be dipped. Hang on, I want to rewind this. I want to listen to this. This is going to be good. This is going to become a short. How Barry Beamer talks to his friends. How's it going, Paul?
Something. It's not going to be in my cars. No, it's not going to be in my truck. Old man, garage built but not bought. He's like, oh, you can sell some of your cars. Well, why don't you sell some of your cars? Yeah. Why don't you sell your S10 pickup truck? Yeah, there you go, old man. Sell your S10.
Hang on, guys.
So, I mean, you shit talking motherfucker, dude, attacking these people. All that man said was, hey, man, if you need money, sell a car.
Let's look.
Barry makes it sound
Barry
like-
goes,
Barry
sell your
makes
S10. Look, you guys. He goes, this is that guy's talking about. I did sell your S10.
I mean, Barry makes it sound like this guy attacked him,
S10
said something on the
pickup
way to
truck,
him. He didn't
and
say
then you
anything
go to the
you.
drags. Oh, wait a minute. You ain't going to have to go to the drag. You see my point, So I got plenty of the...
What's your fucking point besides you're a mouthy dick that killed your own YouTube career and your son's? I mean,
Listen, and I know a great YouTuber that you have problems with said the exact same thing to you, Barry. You are arrogant. And you have no fucking right to be arrogant. Look how you live. You are the most filthiest, disgusting piece of fucking filth on YouTube. You are more disgusting than rich. Look how you live.
I mean, dude, you have hustled and stole most of that shit. You have conned your poor mom for years to pay for that shit, dude. For years. Your dad knew it. That's why he didn't like you and want you around. I mean,
He just I got items, I got, push mowers, and ride mowers, and I got all kinds of
folks,
stuff
he
I
didn't
can
do
sell,
anything.
No.
I do. I got a lot of things. So,
He's a
I could
putz.
sell a vehicle or two, but I choose not to because I keep them from the channel. Even this, pile of crap.
man, your channel's dead, Barry. I mean,
I made some videos with it.
I guess it's time
I'm
to
going
get
to
rid of
continue to make
something.
videos with it. And every car
Because, Barry, if you sold everything and you looked at your pitiful fucking existence on this planet without these 86 cars, your life's amounted to nothing. You were never a father to Ryan. You were never a good boyfriend, husband, anything like that. You are unable to learn from your fucking mistakes in life. If you lost all them fucking cars, you would look back at your life and probably start that shotgun you got laying by your bed.
I mean,
You're a fucking coward.
100% a coward.
I'm going to make videos with. There's not going to be one here that's not going to have some kind of content at one time or another. So we'll make it,
Yeah, you're gonna walk around him and
I
talk
work,
about it.
I earn a living, we got the YouTube, it's going to be helping us too. So we'll make it, guys. So don't you worry now. We'll definitely make it. And we're not going to sell
you
our
didn't.
vehicles to do it. That's for darn sure.
You didn't, Barry.
And Barry, that old man Built Not Bought is one of my subscribers, and I watch his channel. He does content, unlike you.
And you don't just do like frivolous shit like what you're doing right here, talking about
Yeah,
I
somebody's
moved a half a
supposed to
little barrel and two
last
rocks.
night.
That's the same with Jeff from 2X. I watch his channel, he watches my channel. Dude is 10 times more knowledgeable than me or you, Barry. Fuck, he built a fucking dragster from the ground up. Puh.
It's all. Oh, you ain't gonna show. Oh, I see how it is. No, you don't see how it is. Like I just said, once you sell your S10, there, old man, and then you can fund yourself to go. Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, so enough of that.
I'll tell you what, Barry. You want me off your ass, Barry? You get in the
the
ring with
Mr.
me.
Obvious show
beat my
again
ass.
coming
You
back.
throw me to beating. You so
I'm
promised.
going back into
And I'll
my
never mention
grind
you
my
again.
gear. That's what grinds my
Ever.
gear. People leave their comments.
You're a
Ever.
I guess I'm
bitch.
just
You're a
gonna turn the
coward.
comments
You're a
off
tough guy behind
on
this
my
fucking
videos.
camera.
Because it just irritates me. We got some Mexican beaner. It's my
What
sister's
the fuck?
boyfriend.
More racist shit, but he's not racist.
Hold
folks.
up. Barry, you are not about to say what I think you're about to say.
Spanish talking little Mexican, leaving his, sexual comments and, calling me a woman. You're the bitch. You're the woman, dude. You're the one that's got a pussy between your legs, not me. And then my son's, my brother's.
More racist shit. Make sure you compile that shit.
Anyway,
Other
so
shit.
enough of that. Enough of me grinding my gears and the Mr. Obvious show again coming back.
We killed Mr. Obvious, dude.
I'm going back
We
into
put
my
a leash on
grind
Mr.
my
Obvious.
gear.
We
I
only
will
allow
grind my
Mr.
gear.
Obvious
People leave
out
their
in case
comments.
once in a
Listen.
I
while.
guess I'm just gonna
In
turn
my
this on.
opinion, there would be nothing greater than Barry pissing off the wrong person by saying his things. There'd be no more justice in the world. There's woods behind that. All it would take is somebody to post up in there and make noise. Barry's going to come out and bye-bye Barry. Because him saying some stupid shit like this,
Not that he's saying that he wants that to happen or anything. It's
he's a stupid... Barry, when Ryan gets on here and says Barry's dead, we find out, I'm going to dance a fucking jig.
same with fucking Rich, dude. I mean, you motherfuckers deserve the worst.
That's
I'm
all
going to throw a fucking party and all my subscribers are fucking invited.
And we're still gonna make videos
Of
about
my
it.
videos because it just irritates me. We got some Mexican beaner. It's my sister's boyfriend. Spanish talk, leaving his, calling me a
Sexual
woman.
comments,
You're a
Barry.
bitch.
I mean,
You're
why
the
do you
woman,
mean
dude.
sexual comments?
You're the one that's got a
motherfucker
pussy between your
ex-little
legs, not
kids
me.
talking about you want to
And then my son's, my son, not my son, my brother's stepson, Gilbert Clinton. He makes emails
Yo,
like
this-
water.
yeah,
It could be him.
Yeah, it's something you guys need to think about. Barry's full of shit here. This kid does not even know Barry exists. This kid is fucking autistic. He has never even met Barry. Not once. Because Matt had the good fucking common sense to keep Barry the fuck away from him.
Barry wasn't welcome. Listen, man, this is on God, guys. Barry was only welcome with his mom. His dad didn't want anything to do with him. His brothers didn't want, his sisters. Nobody wanted to do it besides his mama. That's a fact,
But
guys.
she felt fucking sorry because look,
You know what I mean?
look at how Barry's fucking disabled. That's why. Barry's the wounded fucking dog that should have been took out and fucking hung out to dry.
But even
If it
his
is you,
mom
girl, get a life, dude.
when
You
you
know,
show up,
Tell his boyfriend,
she'd
get
hear
a
his
life,
mother
you
come down the
know?
road,
I mean,
and she'd be
you
like,
guys,
shit.
he stole all the money from,
You know?
you know, from my
He would
son.
come to the door and
He
say,
stole-
his
he
mom would be
stole-
like, hey son, how you doing? When Barry would come to the fucking door of his mom's house, on God, she would be like, what do you need? What do you want? Not, hey son, how you doing? Hey buddy, I'm nice to see you. Hey, Barry, I love you. The first words to that cocksucker would be, what do you need, Barry? What do you want?
Barry, I'm betting the man that you just fucking racially slurred, I bet he works 10 times harder in one day than you work.
But you're not racist, Barry. I mean, I can't wait for this fucking lawsuit, Barry. I mean,
I'm
I've been waiting a long fucking
against
time, but
You know, you got plenty of money. Go buy a life and leave us alone. Jesus Christ.
You're a bitch, Barry.
All right, guys, that's enough. I'm done grinding. I'm done ranting and raving, but that's how it is. These guys, it's a, you know,
I can't wait to make a short about this, you guys. Cannot wait.
I'm just getting sick
but
of
he's
these
not racist.
trolls, you know. And I wish you'd come over here, you know,
Again,
face to face.
I wish
know,
you would come to my
and,
property
you know,
so I
and
can
tell
have
it to
him
my
arrested.
face, you know.
Hey, Barry, we've been face to face with you.
Right, bitch?
You don't
3
know shit.
times in one day. You waited until the 3rd time and 500 fucking people around to terrorize a little kid
So-
and cause a scene.
So who's the bitch? The man that's constantly stated, if you were in my presence, I would kick your fucking teeth in. To countless people on YouTube, or the people that have said, hey, look, I'm
The
not going to
people that
fight you.
drove fucking across a state and a half
And guess what? You acted
to
a
come to a
fool.
car show.
You not only acted a fool, you acted a fool and got kicked. You and your great boy kicked out of an event that you two loved going to.
You've been going to your whole life because that's what I'm saying. I mean, like I said, I'm not speaking
we'll
for
see what
nobody with no
happens
names.
to
I don't know anybody with no names.
All right,
but
guys,
I just
that's
can't
it.
see most of them
That's
good
enough.
people wanting somebody like Barry
We'll
out
see
there.
you in
He's
the
a
next one.
liability, man.
You can see what we're doing.
He
We're
is
just
a
having
fucking
gravel in the
liability.
driveway. Bye-bye.
And I tell you what, maybe my Chargers done. Maybe I'll punch my ticket on there, Dad Skylark or something.
I plan to go to No Name Nationals, man. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be this year, but
It's good networking.
I mean, I plan to go down to do.
There goes my helper.
See what I mean?
Thanks, buddy.
That's his
We
helper,
got
and
all
he
this
promised a
gravel.
camper to.
Right.
That was some piles spread out, and it looks so much better. Yeah, it's pretty thick in some spots, and you know, and others, but we drove a 4-wheel drive truck in there trying to, you know, compact it down. That didn't work out too good, but
All that
We
crap,
did
you don't got a roller
and
to
then we
put back
knocked
that
this
mower.
pile down,
I mean,
spread it out. This is going to be where the rollback
a
parked
fucking
at.
car hood with an engine on it,
There should
dude.
be
Drag it around on top of
parking
it. It'd be like a sled. The same fucking
Once
person.
we move these 3 here, 4 counting that one, and these 2 here, we'll get all this gravelled.
No,
Of
you
course, we're gonna
don't.
move these, then we'll gravel it, then we'll.
No,
move
you
it later,
don't.
gravel.
You never did do that,
But do it in
Barry.
pieces,
You
we're not
knew,
gonna
you're full of shit.
Do it all in one shot. Like
Because your
This
dumb
isn't
motherfucking
one
ass
shot.
got in an accident where
This was
you
done one
should have got
shot,
paid
you know.
pretty good out of it.
dumped yesterday,
But you
spread
fucked
today.
yourself because
But it was-
a week into it,
You know, it wasn't done.
you're out there on
you
that
know,
John Deere
it was,
bouncing around your fucking
yeah,
yard,
it was done
and
at
third
the
deer
same
bouncing off
time.
cars talking about,
Two
I was in a
separate
wreck a
days.
week ago and I'm going to have a $40,000, $100,000 settlement. Well, if you're not really
Pretty
hurt,
much
Barry, you don't
consumed my
get that.
day yesterday. That.
But you got something, but you didn't
And
get
then,
nothing you should have got out of that.
My buddy put a thermostat in that and fixed his car today and did some other stuff for us around here. Got a dew bug, got a flat. That tire off, go get a tire for it. And got a couple other things done, so that's a win. I'm going in the house and I'm gonna chill out.
Barry is the prime example, you guys, of somebody that has wasted their youth and now is trying to live vicariously through their son who does work.
He's using, this was Ryan's channel, folks, make no mistake about it. He took Ryan's
We're
channel and
tired.
destroyed
It's,
it. Tried to use it
Yeah,
to
even afternoon
become financially
I'm
stable.
gonna upload this
Well, you
video.
fucked that up. Just like that neighbor, you
Get some
used
lunch.
him to spread your gravel, promising him a camper
Didn't have any breakfast, but we
for
did
his
have
family.
it.
Talking about you're going to help him out,
We went to Arby's. We had like
and now you're talking about I need $500 to do it.
after breakfast, we didn't have breakfast, but I guess you call that lunch. I'm still hungry. So
Of course, you're a fat ass.
Chow down and veg out a little bit, guys. Maybe play some Grand Theft Auto or something. See you guys on that, huh? What do you think of that, guys? Pretty nice, isn't
I
it?
think it's a fucking joke. Is what I think it is.
Little fin right there. Yeah. Little fin right here too. That's where the mud was caked up from the full drive. But yeah, we'll have to put another layer in. And this is like just the first layer. And it's never had gravel on this earth right here, so on this land, and it'll sink down and
You wouldn't even
Well,
bring
like
up real
suck it up
plastic
here,
out or
open
anything. You
it.
didn't
Or
do
cut the
anything.
grass.
See you next one,
You
guys.
didn't do anything to try to prevent weeds from growing, man.
Bye-bye.
I would have put weed barrier down, something down, plastic, something. I mean,
All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to Beer and Sun Garage, where you're always welcome. You don't
as long
cry
as
like a little baby.
welcome back to Beer Sun Garage.
don't like
As long as you're
crybabies
sucking
here.
my balls, you're
So
welcome
this
here.
is
But
part
if you make
3
a
of
blanket
our
statement like, hey,
Mr.
man,
Obvious
car, or
and part
car needs
1,
work, then you're
which
on
was
Mr.
Mr.
Obvious
Obvious.
show.
Part 2 was what grinds my gears. So this is part 3 together, Mr. Obvious and what grinds my gears together. So what's obviously is it snowed. And what grinds my gears is the snow gets on the windshield and then the wiper blade gets all kicked up.
Ooh, you ain't
Oh,
brought
I
up to
can't
get your
stand
wipers
that.
up before it
I
snows,
hate that.
dumbass. Most people are
Oh,
smart
it
enough to
grinds
stand them
my
up before
gears.
the
I
shit.
can't, what the hell's going on here?
Fucking idiot.
So lazy can't throw away a fucking lucky strap box.
Ah. Oh, I can't stand it when my wiper blade gets clogged up. That's what grinds my gears. And then no internet. Yeah, Mr. Obvious, obviously you don't have no internet. And then Mr.
Man,
Grind,
do you
and
know
grind
when your
gears.
internet
That
guy
grinds
is on
my
the phone with
gears.
Frontier or whoever's internet
I
provider
can't,
is
I don't
going,
have no internet.
man, I'm on the
That's
YouTube
my
channel.
cell
You're
phone.
fucking my
So I
channel.
have
I
to
need
hear
my
you
YouTube
guys.
back up. I need my internet.
And complain of all the complainers
That's
that there
all
is in this world.
You hate complaining,
It's
but that's all
standard.
Mr. Obvious is a complainer.
Crybabies. Here, I'll be a crybaby crying on the internet.
You're a bitch.
Right, exactly. At least you own
And
it.
crying about the snow. But you know, we all got our own demons, you know? I need to move
Your
to,
demons are demons that
like
nobody
Florida or
else wants.
something.
Your demons are
I
type of
won't say
demons that
California,
should be
just-
put to bed permanently. You want to fuck
I don't want to
kids.
be one of them.
That's a problem.
But,
That's a major fucking problem.
you know,
It
I
don't
got
matter
my
what
life
race you are, that's one thing
I'm
we
gonna
can all
live.
agree on.
to the best of my ability.
You want to fuck a kid, that's a problem.
And for you crybabies out there that cry about, oh, he's got a Mustang Mach 1 and I don't have one. Wah, wah. Go cry to your mama. Maybe she'll buy you one. Maybe you'll get you a Mustang.
Okay. You guys want to hear something
Hold
funny?
on, hold on, hold on.
I'm not gonna say the person's name or the channel name, but a bigger YouTuber that Barry used to shout out. Once Barry started doing these videos, the dude stopped watching it because it was out there.
Most people don't subscribe to a car channel to watch the drama. They don't
So-
watch drama. But listen, man. Barry, numerous times has talked about going to his mama, crying about shit, and her buying him from porta powers to cars to a house. I mean, and he's going to talk about somebody going to their mama and whining.
Dad,
I mean, you get that, right? Seriously, I mean, because Barry gets it too. He's not going to admit to it,
so
but
think about this.
he gets it, man.
Think about this.
Most Barry Beamer shit, my point is self-projection, dude. 100% self-projection.
Hang on. I'm about to blow everybody's fucking mind here. Barry wants to talk about this Mach 1, how everybody says, well, I don't have a Mach 1, but you do, and it's not right. Isn't that what you did to Polmarn? By his fame and his glory that
Right.
he's built his channel on? Was, well, it should have been you.
Yeah,
So
basically, what you said is in that video is you said that man don't deserve it. You do. You worked harder than that man worked, and he got further than you.
So
That's
isn't
what you
that
said.
the same thing that Mr. Obvious always went on rants about?
That what you're saying is he has a successful YouTube channel and I don't. Wham, wham, wham. That's my point. It's all self-projection, dude. It is, man.
We don't want to hear about it. That's your problem. You know, my channel is for people that are cool and like cool cars and, you know, like to watch us have some fun with them.
What cool cars you got? You have a
That's what my channel's all about.
Because to me, it
you
looks
guys
like you're
can count.
cursed.
You guys can count on one hand the Beamer and Sons Garage videos where they actually do something with cars. The other,
Besides, listen, hold on, be clear. Besides start it up and drive it around the fucking track or fucking move it from one spot to another or change a tire. I mean, those are the three things that he repeatedly has hundreds of videos of doing. Or putting a battery in a car. Or doing a cold start on a car by dumping gas down it and priming it first. I
And we're a
mean,
bunch of crybabies.
you can count,
Wanna cry?
count
Oh,
on one hand the amount of
He's
times
got
actually
something I
mechanic.
don't have. Wah! Wah! Oh, he's not keeping it the way I think it should be kept. Wah! Wah!
What a
Oh, he's got to
thin-skinned
sit on some
bitch.
grass. Wah!
And it's weird. I
It's
don't
not
know
your
where
car,
Barry-
buddy.
because I haven't talked a lot about, been talked to a lot about his older brother, but I can almost guarantee you that his siblings, they're not thin-skinned like this, and I can't see his parents being that thin-skinned. Like him and Rich, dude, and even Brian, dude, they're so thin-skinned, dude, that the minutest of a comment that they don't like,
Well,
it
think about
just eats them, dude. I
Think
mean,
about it. Why are all the dudes that are Barry's height, and I'm going to mention a famous one. He was really famous. He's a banker up in the 30s. Was it Babyface Nelson that had that little man complex?
right.
But unlike Barry, that dude was a real killer. He would end you. Barry's not about that life. But he had a little man complex. Everybody, like Barry's height, the way Barry was
Not
probably bullied
everybody
in
that's
school,
short has little man complex, but
all that Rich, they all got this fucking like this.
Rich and Barry are different. Rich don't have that. Rich acts in a different way. They're the same because they're liars and hustlers and con artists. But Rich's thing is more pity me, and Barry's is more I'm better than you. I'm a superior to you. I have more than you. I'm smarter than you. I mean, Rich has I'm smarter than you too, but Rich is more for pity. Rich wants people to feel bad for him because if people feel bad for him, then he gets off. You know what I mean? He can be like, he can justify why he don't have that car running, or why he lost his house, or why this. If people see him as a wounded dog, as like a sick person, well, Rich shouldn't have to work because he's sick. That way he can look at himself in the mirror and be like, see, the world thinks I'm sick, so it's okay that I live like this. It's okay that I do these things.
Hey, I'm going to ask you a serious question.
Where Barry wants to tell you, hey, I'm better than you. I can do this and I can do that, and
So-
it don't matter.
I'm going to ask you a serious question. Corvette, for the year I had it or whatever, how did I treat that car?
You drove it like a regular car. I mean, you treated
I mean,
it
no,
right.
I'm being keeping it the way I treated it.
You took care of it. I mean,
So I took care of my baby, right? Barry says that his Mach None is his baby, right? And he's owned it for 30 years.
well, look. Hold on. Before you go any further, look what he did to Ryan and his daughter. I mean, look, man. I mean, he treated her just like he treats his babies. He just fucking kicked it to the side and said, "Fuck it."
True, but most people that have a car that they care about don't let it dilapidate.
Most people
far.
that have kids don't just fucking kick their kids to the side and go on with your life. Don't drop them off at their mom's house and just leave them.
You got a point.
You don't own the car. I own the car. I do what I want with it. You don't
What
like
is
it?
so sad, and this is truly sad. This is truly what like is sad about Barry. This is like sad because Barry thinks that these cars make him somebody.
And Barry, we did something about it, bitch. What now? I mean, you kept saying if you don't like to do something about it, we did. We outed you for the fucking minor attractive, racist piece of shit hoarder, low life scam artist you are. We basically have shut your channel down. Now listen, we haven't. I'm not acting like we canceled Barry, and stuff, but basically have shut you down, man. No YouTuber alive will want anything to do with you. No decent YouTuber alive will want to collab with you. They will not. I'll bet you dollars and donuts. Austin gets collabs. What do you want to bet? What the fuck do you want to bet, Barry? They want you though.
Hey Bear, I had a question. They're gonna watch this. I do got a serious question. Serious question. Speaking of the YouTubers, why does everybody that you shout out want nothing to do with you? Why did Tall Camaro guy tell you to get fucked? Just question. Answer that, please.
Because Barry wants to fuck kids. That's why.
You could go watch Uncle Tony.
I do.
I'm sick of it.
I like
Sick
his
of you
channel.
crybabies. Get a life.
Hey Barry, you can do something about this crybaby. I will pay for
Get
you
a
and
freaking
get
life.
along with me and shut me
But I
up.
get stuck here in my driveway.
Then he
I
can't
got
sue
stuck here
you or
before
fucking
the
have you
first
arrested.
Now let me took
You and Ryan both getting. I was stuck
Well,
with
we're out on the
both you
street.
motherfuckers at the same
our first
time.
maiden voyage out here on this
The
Rose
same time. And pay for the ring.
But that's it, guys. I mean, come on. Who wants a crybaby in their
coward.
life, you know? I wouldn't want
That's
to be
why
that
you don't
guy's
mention the show.
wife.
Because anybody
He's
comes to
coming
see
home.
that I'm going to pay
You guys
you.
got
to
60
beat
cars
me up.
over there.
Believe
And
me,
I don't have
and you don't
any,
jump on it
honey.
being a tough guy
That's
you
not
are.
right.
They see what kind of bitch
Well, close
you
that
are.
up, honey. What a bitch. You're just like you just being a bitch like you're a lady.
Listen,
And then how's he gonna say he's my brother? Hey, I don't know how you can do this to me. You call his mom a fucking horse, said he ain't your brother. You call your own mama fucking whore, dude, to try to hurt your brother's feelings. You piece of shit.
So I got something seriously. Why, Barry? Let's hear this out. You're talking about zoning, which is code enforcement. Let's get one. It's not zoning. It's code enforcement. Talking about calling code. Why should somebody has $1 million home or a nice home that doesn't want to look at your junk?
Right.
That's their right to do that if they want to do that. What's your point? If I had $1 million home and I wasn't in the cars, I wouldn't want to look at somebody's fucking yard like mine.
Look, I get why my neighbors sometimes are frustrated with me in my house. I mean, they have nice houses. I have the right to have the shit, but they have the right to bitch about it and try to take action. I mean, this is America. I have the right to own the shit. They have the right to complain about it.
And for you to get on here and
I empathize with them. I understand. That's why I try to keep my junk in the backyard with a big junkyard fence around it. I try to keep the majority of the junk out there and the decent cars out front.
But that's what makes Barry bad. See, Barry, like, I'm not very empathetic. I freely admit that. I like empathy.
Brains, common sense.
But Barry really likes it. Like, he really can't put his mind in other people's heads to see how they would feel.
Right.
Like, I'm willing to bet, I'm not saying I want this to happen or nothing like that. I'm willing to bet if a robber broke in Beamer & Sons Garage house, duct taped Ryan and him to a chair, put a gun to Ryan's head, said, it's you or him, which one's it going to be? Barry would be like, well, boy, you had a good run.
Right.
I'll see you on the other side.
There's no way Barry'd say me. Take me. There's no way. It's not.
I tell you what, not the that's if somebody did to my dad, my sister, my grandma, my grandpa, anybody I care about, I'd be like, fuck yeah, let's do it. Me, got this, let's do it. You don't know nothing like that because you're I don't know, like you are just a sociopath.
Excuse me, folks. Damn it.
She told you to call the zone and say you do it. I can't stand you. I wish you'd all line up
Call code
at the
enforcement,
1st of February at my house, and I'll punch everyone in the face. Every one of you crybabies.
Again, Barry, we met you at swap meet. You countless was on here, run your
You
mouth.
walked past us twice when there was nobody around
And
and
you
said
did your
fucking word.
shit.
You put your head to the ground, you and Ryan both, and your bearded buddy with the hoodie. Y'all looked at the fucking ground while we looked you straight in the eyes
And
and
I
tried to
smiled at
smile at you. You looked at the fucking ground and walked past us. You waited until there's 500 fucking people around and started to cause a scene.
But you're missing the best thing. Barry, for a week.
Again, open invitation, Barry. I'll pay for the ring. You have the opportunity to show the whole internet and the world that Barry Beamer's a tough guy. I am giving you that opportunity, willing to pay you for that opportunity, Barry. Why won't you take it, man?
Listen, you're missing the best part. Barry, and even Fast Thing or anybody that's in here that's watched this channel, Barry was on live for a fucking 3 months straight talking about if I called him a pedophile to his face, he was going to clean my clock. I called him a pedophile to this. I will show everybody the proof right here now. Barry didn't say there is no proof. He goes, I don't care what you show then.
I mean, I'm so glad I did that video the other day talking about
You
talking about their
jealous,
kids.
you
Well, now you can come out and say, hey,
I
look,
like to
they're
punch you
illegal,
right
they're
in the
18.
face.
I don't see
I
them as
punch you
children.
right in the eye.
He sees them as
Maybe
kids.
that'll
I mean,
knock some sense into you. Quit being a bitch, everybody. Quit being a bunch of crybabies and calling and trying to get somebody in trouble. Quit being bitches.
Barry, I don't
Grow
call
up.
anybody and try to get anybody in trouble.
That's it.
That was my old lady.
Those are my complaints.
If Austin's
Those are obviously,
mama's still here,
you know,
something prior to be
something
done
wrong
about
with
that.
people. Mr. Obvious.
But I'm not that person.
You know he's right. And what grinds my gears? Well,
I just
you know, if it grinds my gears, it's going to grind yours, majority of it, except for the ones that
No,
are
it's
actually the
not.
little bitches doing it.
No, it's not.
They're
There's
getting
not
off in
one
another
person
way.
that heard this. It's a decent human being
It's
that's
just
like,
pitiful.
oh, yeah, you're
All
right,
right,
Barry.
guys. That's it for Mr. Grind Your Gears or Mr. Obvious and what grinds my gears. We'll see you in the next Beamer & Son Garage. Okay, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to the blog. Welcome back. You're back with Beamer &
There's
Son
Chris
Garage.
Kane
I want to clear something up.
because you can't kill
I'm
motor.
constantly getting this from people on these
Listen,
websites
constantly
with
getting
the 429, 71 Mustang, the 385 series websites, the 71 through 73
It's
Mustang
just like the rest of the world, Barry. You ain't welcome there.
websites,
Leave
groups,
it
and
alone.
on
Quit
there.
it. Quit
that
it, Barry.
My engine's not original. It
Quit
didn't
it.
come like that from the factory. My Eleanor's. No shit. I built this car 20 years ago on my 40th birthday, guys. Okay, let me clear this up, okay?
And look at it.
Me and my son, 20 years ago,
No,
exactly
hold on, pause
20
that
years
for a minute.
ago, on my 40th birthday,
People growing
I
this shit.
decided to
Listen.
put a night.
Go back and watch his recent videos on that car. It wasn't him and Ryan. It was him and another dude and another dude and another dude. He don't ever mention Ryan in the newer videos. It's I had this dude come over and help me. I had this dude come over and help me. I had this dude come over and help me. But in the earlier videos, what I was saying in videos. In the earlier videos, he says it was just him and Ryan on his 40th birthday. It took 24 hours to build this car. I mean, you can't even keep your fucking life straight, dude. I mean, you probably paid somebody to put that fucking motor in that car, and they fucked you, dude.
1870 XL convertible engine that came out of that car, 429. It came out of a 1970 XL convertible, a 429 cubic inch big block, 385 series engine into my Mustang. Okay, so 20 years ago,
20
me
years
and my
ago.
son swapped this out. It had no engine in it when we bought it. It was missing an engine. It was a 302 C4 car. And we put this 429 big block, cubic inch, rated at 360 horsepower
You're full of
in that
shit.
car. Now, in 1970, if you guys know the history of the horsepower with engines in 1970, they were underrated. So this thing's more like probably 385, 375 to 400 horsepower sitting right there. This thing is a
Yeah.
rocket ship.
200,000 miles ago.
So me and my son
200,000
shoehorned
miles
this
in
motor
40 years.
and the transmission that came out of XL convertible into this car. Okay, this is not a factory original 429 1972.
Nobody would make that
fastback
mistake that you could have
Mustang.
something that classy.
It's not a Mach 1.
How much
it's
did you
just
say
a
horsepower?
fastback. So it was
Oh,
a clean slate.
380
We
or
bought
some
it for
shit.
$500 or less than that. Actually, I didn't buy it for 500. It was less
Very,
than that.
very, very,
I
very,
bought the
very.
body with no motor, no training. The wiring was chopped. You can see that I passed all the wires with some old butt connectors right there, and I think I need to go over that again. It's having a spark issue. And it sparks and it runs and it don't spark, so it's probably one of them wired. So that's what we did. We shoehorned that in there. We swapped it out. Okay, it's not a factory original. I never claimed this thing was factory original. God, I get people that argue with me. That's not original.
It has
They didn't make a
320
1970
horsepower.
big
That's
No,
what it
they
had.
didn't.
Factory.
I put
New,
that
fresh
in
on the
there.
showroom floor, new
Idiots.
rings, new
Oh.
valves, all
I
that.
swear.
So,
people
can
think
you
that-
Not
imagine-
375.
Everything and then
Hold on,
some.
can you imagine?
Okay, Ford
20
did
years
put
of
them in there
200,000 miles on
72 or
that
3.
So it
Okay,
ain't
we
even making
realized
a-
that. Okay, we think
two-thirds
we're
of it.
downsizing by then. By 73, it was over with, you know? 74, 75, it was gone, you know?
Really? Because
But
still they got a
this was
440 in
not an
1974 and a
original
Charger,
car.
Barry.
This car was a 302 C4, 2-barrel, automatic, you know, and that was it. That's all it was. And whoever had it couldn't drive it because they wrecked the left front corner. I got an apron for that, replace that.
And you would think
And
you
they
would
wrecked the
understand how
right
that wreck
one.
probably, it probably was the
So they
same
wiped
wreck.
this whole
They
left side
probably
out.
caught something with one corner, spun around and
You
caught
can
the other
see the
corner. They're off
bumper
the sides of the
tweaked
car.
down.
I mean, this is coming from a guy who thinks he rode a truck
And they
one
hit
time.
something in the right rear.
Right?
And they wiped the car. The car was totaled. I bought it from a guy that had, you know, plans on building it, and he never did anything with it. And I bought it, and then me and my son had it. And I'm
Wait,
thinking, well,
there's a
I
variation
guess
in
I'm
that
just gonna
story.
302 it, you know.
Right.
I thought
You know,
this car.
289 it maybe, or a Windsor it,
No,
you
no,
know,
no.
I don't know what.
No,
And then all of a sudden,
Enlighten me, boy.
in his recent videos, Barry claims that that car was parked at a dealership in Ohio beside the building.
Right. I remember now.
So now he bought it from a guy that had plans to do something with it.
Just like him and Ryan built it. I
a
mean,
light bulb come on, man. Because I've been trying to build a big block Mustang for years. It started with Christine, and that's my Christine. It's a 70
that's still the
Mustang,
engine. We know, Barry.
Cobra
We know.
Jet body, and
Not a Cobra Jet.
it had an engine missing in it, so it had a 351
Again, you can
CJ in
decode
it.
that code, but you can't
4-speed
decode that
I
9.
engine.
can't decode it. Here's why Barry cannot decode his car, and no matter what that VIN says, that body is not for that car. Because here's why. Barry either lied in this video or he did not. But in the previous video, I have the clip where Barry states that when he bought that car, it was a shell. No dash frame, no dash, no nothing. The VIN on them Mustangs is attached to your dash. in 1970. So therefore, if Barry put that dash in that car,
That's how I got a title for it.
that's how he's got title for it.
That's why you don't drive it. It never did drive it.
And that's
fair.
And that is a crime. It's a federal fucking crime.
Carries up to 15 years in prison at this point.
Just like
That's
if you
per title, per VIN.
just like if you got a box of titles, Barry, which I'm having a feeling you probably do, and VINs off cars you've junked.
Well, hold on, that's not true. You can only have a box of titles, but it has to be for display purposes only. You can't have a box of titles you plan on repurposing.
And it is a Posse. Of course, the rear end
It's
out
not
in the
against all
garage.
sell
but I
titles
was rear end.
online,
The
as
engine
long as
is
it's under the understanding.
But
Well,
anyway,
together.
I tried to put
But
a
you can sell a
429
VIN
in.
number or a
And it was
VIN
a
tag,
different
or you can sell a
429.
title.
That's from this car. It came out of a
Sell them
Thunderbird.
together.
That's what I put another 429. But unfortunately, the guys I bought it from lied, didn't tell me there was water in the block. It froze and busted. I mean, it destroyed that engine. It was junk. So I left it at Morehouse's Welding, and I never did go back and get it.
Right, you
Some
owe
other
them
guy
money
went over
and
there
left them
cut
to
the
sit.
heads and all the parts, and I'm still mad about that. One day he'll pay the piper for that. But anyways, so
Listen,
it never
man, you
happened.
talked about
So I
how
ended up
Morehouse
with
was
the
his
302
buddy and
in
everything
this,
else.
you know, married it to the 4-speed, and that's Christine.
You can't
And there's
make
no
this up.
copyrights in this. This is a
But we was
70
told that
Mustang.
Barry has never
It-
been involved with anybody that he has not had a problem with at one time or another.
Hang on. Are you not hearing the logic here? Barry's owned that car since probably the early 2000s, mid 90s, early 2000s, because that car was parked at his mom's. Barry paid somebody to put the roll cages in that car. Therefore, when he had this XL convertible that was so badass, he would have had that car. If he truly wanted to make that a big block Mustang, why would you need Eleanor's to do that with? Why wouldn't you have done it to the car you originally intended to do that with?
Well, Barry knows.
Christine spelled different than the 58 Plymouth Fury from the movie Christine. It's not a copyright at all. That's a Plymouth. This is a Mustang. My
Nobody would ever
Eleanor's
mistake
is
it
no
for
copyright
It's a
again.
Ford and an old
It's
Dodge.
spelled Eleanor's with an S.
Which
And I'm not
this
trying to sell
Delbert
the
doesn't
car. I
even
get that
know
too.
that means
No, it's
plural.
copyright.
That means
They're taking
more
your
than
car.
one.
No, they
He finally
not
got
gonna
it though
take
because
my
in his
car.
new videos it's
I'm
just
not
showing.
selling the car. I'm not trying to, copy the Gone in 60 Seconds, with Toby Hilicki. His real name was Henry. I'm not trying to copy that man, My car is Eleanor's. You can see it's mostly
car is
rust and
junk.
black. There's a little bit of yellow on it
Bent.
over here. And I'm converting it over. It's going to be painted all black. I started painting it here with spray cans. And the great ultraviolet light from the sun has faded my paint job. So there's no
Because that's the only
copyright.
paint job you can pull off.
None
Bullshit, the bond
whatsoever.
killed off of it.
It's spelled different. It's a different year. His was a 73 Mach. Mine's a 72 Fastback. Mine's got a big
You're a
one
liar.
in it.
What
He had
is
a
it?
Cleveland.
You're nuts.
Mine's
The only
nothing
one
like
that's something
his
like
car.
73. What do you mean my
We're
car?
not claiming, to be in it. It's just the name of the car because it was yellow and black. And the guy we got it from, that's what he called it, was Eleanor. I changed the name to Eleanor's. But that's
Means
and it's, not the same car. It's not we're not trying to copyright them people. We're not trying to, sell and
You
build
are
these
so
cars
retarded.
and sell them for money. So,
If
Denise
Barry's theory
Halicki,
was
who's the
totally
only
water,
one
you went other copies
left with the
generally.
whole, franchise of the original Gone in 60 Seconds, I got no beef with her. I'm not trying to copy her husband. My car's Eleanor's. My car's a 72 Fastback. My car's nothing like their car. They had a roll cage in it. His car was smashed up. Of course, mine is too, but his was smashed up further than mine. Mine's no movie car.
Bullshit.
You can look at it. Come on, that ain't a movie car.
Yours went down the road, yours don't.
It's a Beaver car. Beaver and Son garage car. Okay, so we cleared that up. We're getting ready to come out with our weed eater. And all this growth here is going to be gone. So you guys see that, and all the fields over there, all this growth all around here, and all the fields over there is cars are like being consumed by grass all around them. So we're going to take care of that today.
So you got.
So I hope we took care of that problem. You guys understand it. There's no copyright infringements on these two cars. There's no comparison to these two cars.
Hell no.
There is no, listen here, no, it's not an original factory, big block Mustang. No, I swapped it out. God, I hate that. I'm going back to my Mr. Obvious and what grinds my gears, guys. That's what grinds my gears. So we're back to Mr.
Go ahead, baby. We
Obvious.
give you permission to
And
come
what
back
grinds my
out with
gears?
Mr. Obvious for a couple
This is
times.
what makes my gears.
Bring him back out. We all allow you to do
My
that.
1970 Plymouth Roadrunner
Guys,
is
not
probably a
stupid.
$100,000 car, restored, put back the numbers matching.
$100,000 car.
Probably
Hold on. How's he going to put back the numbers matching when he don't have the engine or transmission?
Hang
and
on.
all that shit? Put back the numbers matching, guys.
With Barry's logic on the Ellen Norris thing and the copyright thing, then how could a big YouTuber like Casey's Customs do the Supernatural palette with? How could you do a General Lee?
Just said that.
How could you do? How could Graveyard Cars make a clone of the Phantasm Cuda?
Because it's not how it works. You're allowed different shit.
Easy $100,000 car.
You're just not out there.
And it's not for sale. Nothing I have is for sale, okay? Nothing.
Let's rehear
You can't buy that body armor drink.
Well, I'd want it
Makes
around
my
your
ears
nasty ass lips.
My 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner is probably a $100,000 car.
Your fucking eyes got to be brown because you're full of shit.
Put back the numbers matching.
Oh fuck.
Restored, put back the numbers matching, and probably easy $100,000 car.
Well,
And it's
no,
not
no,
for
like
sale.
that.
Nothing I have is for sale, okay? Nothing. You can't buy that body armor drink. You can't buy that weed eater I'm getting ready to fire up. Nothing I have is for sale, okay? Unless you got big, big money. And it's going to cost you. We're talking kind of money Richard Rollins, Dennis Collins got to put together. Those guys are too cheap to buy anything I got. They're cheapos. No, you can't get it for $14,000, Dennis. No, you can't get it for $10,000, Richard. You couldn't buy it.
This motherfucker has boozy.
Mark
Y'all, he's
Gorman,
nuts.
yeah, we don't like you either. You're overpriced, Angolia. You couldn't touch these Plymouths I have. My
Huh?
Plymouth Roadrunner,
Overpriced Angolia.
my Plymouth Duster. Get away from
Mark Warren wouldn't spit on that.
Get away from the dusty one. That's my
Mark
girl
Warren would
right
touch my 74
And that's
Charger
it,
Rally
guys.
before he
We're
touched your Roadrunner, Barry.
there. Barry coming for the pit bike today. And then we ordered a set of backup bearings for it. Pit bike will be up and going today. And we can't wait for that. So we'll see you in the next,
really
guys. The next one, guys. Check out my friends, Actions Auto Parts. Jamie Phillips. Check his channel out, guys. He's got some cool
shout out,
stuff.
shit.
I
Got a
did.
big junkyard he's putting together.
Oh, here's another 2 years ago.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to Damer's on Garage.
Look at that stove. Oh my god, dude.
Time to feel
Look
my,
at that
feel
shit,
my
guys.
kittens. So we're going to go ahead and
Wow.
feed some kittens here.
The level of fucks, huh, Dad?
Wow, man, there was a cockroach. I mean, that's insane.
Make our way through our cluttered house.
Hold up. Rewind this.
What?
Rewind it.
Oh,
We might actually
Under
have
the
it.
cluttered porch.
Rewind this.
well, that's screen report something.
Make our way through our cluttered house.
Look in the corner.
Shotgun.
Is that what that was for sure?
Yeah.
Under the cluttered porch.
So there's more proof of a convicted
I've
felon
been told I'm a
in
hoarder.
possession of a
I
fucking
don't know where to
shotgun.
get that from. I don't know, man. I don't think I'm a hoarder. I don't hoard cars and parts and no, that ain't me. I don't hoard animal babies. Hey, babies. Come on, babies.
They said they just need a little bit more.
The only ones that are gonna come is already out here. There's a whole collection of them over here. Got a few over here. Trying to feed the babies. down some water.
Is there a way to pause it and freeze frame on that
No.
and blow it up?
Down some food.
I'd like nothing more than to see Barry Beamer catch fucking a gun charge. That would make me very, very happy.
Oh,
That's
that
just,
gun's disappeared now.
Have a ritual around here.
The mom of fucking
Feed the
creek right
dogs, feed the cats. Dogs are nice. Welcome back, everybody. You're back with Beamer's on Garage. There's Preston. There's Red. He was born and raised here. Look at that beautiful cat. Beautiful male. He's gorgeous.
A shorts.
All my cats are beautiful. What's up, Tiger? What's up,
All the
DB?
you have with him with that gun and his.
What's up, Matt?
I mean,
Man, it's gonna make her face in a bowl of food. So, welcome back. Happy New Year, everybody. 2023. Unfortunately, Mr. Obvious is coming back. Yeah. We had another, I think I say he's a subscriber, but we had another YouTube channel. Guy's got his own channel, left a comment, and his comment was, "Oh, you're probably one of those guys," Mr. Obvious. Actually, it's grind my gears together. "You're probably one of those guys that got a car and want too much money for it.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't buy it probably because you want too much money for it." I'm just gonna give you a 72 fastback. Yeah, I mean, give me $500 to take it. Oh, you want a 70 fastback Mustang?
It's
Yeah.
all worth
You can give me 200. You can take it. Dumbass. Of course I'm gonna want good money for my cars, but my cars aren't for sale. You jackass. God, that just grinds my gears. People obviously, they come on the channel and they they're brand new. They don't know shit, and they think, oh, I can't buy that from him because he probably wants too much money for it. No, you can't buy that from me because it's not for sale. We don't sell our
because you got
stuff.
too much
We
money
don't
with
sell.
it.
How do you think I got all these cars? Because
You
it's a
wanted
40-year
fucking
collection.
$40,000 for
I
that
got a
Mustang. You
40-year
had it for
collection because I
40
kept them
grand.
because I don't sell
Yeah,
them.
that fucking brother
God,
himself
you
was
guys are
savage.
stupid. And then he says, oh, you just leave the car in the yard to rot. No, I don't leave the car in the yard to rot because I don't
Really?
have any extra money right now to buy some gravel and to put them on gravel. I'm trying to
What's
work
that
on
have to do with letting them sit
trying
and
to get
rot?
that
Right.
together. It's going to
Nothing.
take some time, Rome wasn't built in a day,
No, but you've had this property in 10
Asshole.
years. It ain't did
It
shit.
is. God.
Barry,
It's-
if you were in charge of building Rome, there'd be nothing over there right now.
Damn it. So, I'm going to sum it up, Here it is, okay? In a nutshell, okay? If you don't like what you see, okay? Go to Uncle Tony and watch his channel. Me and my son don't want you. We like people that are cool. We like people that like watching their channel, watching us work,
like people
watching
like
us
little
play,
kids,
have
like
some
you
fun with
said.
our cars and our stuff. That's the people we like.
Right,
Those are the
cool.
people that are
I'll
subscribed to us.
that's it.
The cool people. For you idiots out there, you people that are just, mad at the world, okay, go see Uncle Tony. He can play on his channel. You're not welcome here. Mr. Obvious says so. It's only obvious we don't want you. It grinds the shit out of my gears.
Pussy, you get a ring with
Go
it.
somewhere else and cry on Uncle Tony's channel. We don't want you. All right, guys, that's it. Mr. Obviously is obviously just, fed up and granted every gear I got, We're here for the people that enjoy watching what we do. We just did another video today, put a door lock back in Christine. You'll see that very shortly. It's uploading right now.
You
And
literally killed this YouTube channel by
we're
doing
about
this
our
exact thing
animals,
right here.
our cats, our cats, our dogs, our animals, and working on our cool stuff. That's it. That's all we're about. If you're not into that, go watch Uncle Tony. See you on the next one, guys. Bye-bye. Mr. Obvious and Grind My Gears return together. Bye-bye. locking cap. I don't think they could. And then I got this morning to being told by my son that they're back. The gas thieves are back. I heard a dog barking last night around midnight or so, or must have been something like that. Past dark. And my son said, I went outside to
Right?
Beat
He
the dog
don't
and
call it
stuff.
no more. He probably
Dad
said what
and,
Barry is. It's like, fuck this. I'm out.
your truck. Somebody tried to hit the gas tank on it. I said, what?
Who do you think more healthier
What's
pit,
going
that
on?
Gretsch or that dog right there?
Oh, something else too.
I'm pretty sure I know who it is too. So we're gonna have to plot and plan a little trap for him. It's so bad that people can't even put gas in their cars. They can't afford it.
Oh, you know it. Ryan's drug
They don't
dealer
have a
out there
job,
ciphering
don't have
and
any
shit.
money, and you want to go steal up somebody else.
Like you did your whole life, Barry?
It's pitiful. It's absolutely pitiful. People are just.
It's pitiful you ran your
So
mother and
quick.
your father into the early grave.
We better go around and put lock and gas caps on everything.
Pitiful you killed the YouTube career of your kids.
Yep.
I mean,
Sure enough,
pitiful you keep
There it
shouting
is.
to us. There's a Pewee code you upside
they
down.
didn't even close the
Over a
lid.
fact.
They left the lid open on it again. This is the second time they tried to hit this truck. There it is, boys. Read it and weep.
Oh yeah.
That's not staged at all.
Ha 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 ha. Fix their wagon. My great friend Robbie washed his truck last night.
Look
I
at it.
drove it home with the hood not shut.
And then probably the gas cap not shut.
Thank God that safety works. Hood wouldn't last. We washed it and I
Exactly
didn't
fast thing.
make sure the hood was snapped down. Looks pretty good this morning.
Can you imagine the tanks and all them old cars that he
Yeah,
claims
considering,
people would siphon gas out of?
There was a thief out here by it last night, trying to steal gas out of it.
Sure they was.
They probably tried to hit these cars here, and they should have a non-siphon.
Your
Neck
truck
in it.
does, you fucking
I
idiot.
don't think they got them.
Dumbass.
That one's got a locking lid on the gas cup. On the gas neck, that lid
I
box.
can show you. I got a neck out
You
there.
can't even open it,
They're
you
supposed to be
pry it
siphon
open.
proof. I mean,
So,
Exactly the fast thing. All you'd have to do is drill a hole
it
in
goes
it.
to show you, when you think you're safe, the thieves are back, and trying to hit it. And the older Bill's got a locking cap, and I don't think they could get it. Pretty sure she's got a locking cap on it. I just went through this with this car. The Duster's got a locking cap. Oldsmobile there. The Buick's got one, and this one's got one on too.
The Orme
I know
slow.
you couldn't get this one. Yeah.
Look at that rust guy.
Fix their wagon.
Barry, I'll tell you what, bud. I can have that cap off there and
You
hose that
didn't get
fucking
no
tank
gas
before you
last
fucking
night.
get up off the couch, bud.
He's
Listen
got
to your
locking
fucking
caps
word,
on.
locking
My
gas
son
cap
bought
on
one for his
shit.
Barracuda,
That's a 3-second
and
fucking
it
pull.
wouldn't fit.
Like
so
fast thing just said.
There you
It's
see
a
it
plastic
there.
tank in that truck. You just drill a hole in
He's
it.
got
That's
one
what
of
it
those
is. Yeah,
Cadillac.
I mean,
We got one on all cars that got gas in them. That one's got a locking cap on it too.
is it plastic?
Yeah,
it's
boy.
plastic. Dude, 3
luck
seconds,
with
dude,
that,
and that
boys.
fucking thing's off, dude. I mean, fucking.
We kind of cornered the market on the gas caps around here. Actually, my son just bought this one for the truck. It says Sierra. It's a
Screwdriver underneath that fucker between the metal.
It's
the
a
metal, the
Silverado.
metal, tube, the plastic
Yeah,
cap,
we
pop
cornered
the
the
top of
market.
it off.
My son just bought that cat, and
Simple shit.
so glad he did, because they were trying to hit it last night. Tow truck over here's got one too. It sure does. Go ahead.
Guaranteed he
They
didn't remember
hit
his
that,
hood didn't get shot. Guaranteed the
they
gas
hit
cap
Pater.
didn't get shot.
Why did Ryan have to go buy Barry a fucking locking gas
That's what I
tank?
mean. Listen to Barry talk. It's always, well, mom bought me, Ryan bought me, the government bought me. I mean,
So Barry can have
Or a
confidence.
quarter tank.
listen, I have no doubt that Barry in his head believes people steal their shit. I have no doubt.
Nope, they couldn't get that one.
There, they would just
One
cut
way
the
to
hose
fix
off
your
the tank
wagon.
and stick a The sopranos in it.
There's no
Right.
fuel in the tank of that one. And then just recently fixed it with a spring I put in. Yeah, hello. You ain't get anywhere at this one. This is the one he bought the gas cap for.
Barry,
It didn't work, so I spent $12 about that spring. Then I had to cut it down to fit.
he acts like that spring will stop somebody with like a Phoenix gas line in a fucking.
This dog here was
pump
barking last
and a
night. I
double
heard
battery.
him. I didn't come out because
Listen, if you wanted to steal Barry's gas, which nobody would,
Listen, he works hard. He shot 7 videos in one day. Not one quality video, but 7 goddamn
if you
videos.
wanted to steal Barry's gas or like that car with the spring in it, these are the tools you would need. Clicky clack fuel pump, 3/8 fuel line for both ends, and a fucking DeWalt Milwaukee whatever battery. You plug it in and siphon the gas out.
A fucking crooked pry bar,
Yeah,
dude,
I
and a
just
plastic
didn't,
gas lock and gas caps pop right off. The top of them pop right
I
off.
didn't come out and
and
check. I do it all the time. I come out and check. I never find anything. So last night I didn't come out and check. Sure enough, it
I
was
don't know what
something
you do.
gas.
You just take a little wall, drill what you do, and drill it out. And,
Gotta get on these weeds.
he acts like he's
Another month or so and they'll all be dead, but I just can't stand these weeds growing up through the gravel. And there's a lot of rock here, a lot of gravel here, but you can't tell it by the weeds growing up. There's gravel here, people.
If y'all want to go see how Barry smells and see how just fucking how he's so illiterate,
I'm a litter, I admit it, but
go check out. I'm gonna post on the community page after we're done doing this live. A fucking a letter that Barry wrote. It is unreadable.
check
You
out. And if
can't read
anybody
it.
can decipher it, please decipher it and put it in the comments.
It's
I can't
unreadable. He wants to talk about Airbus and intelligence and spelling and grammar. You
So-
can't even read.
I know it
this.
has something to do
There
with
you
the
guys
lawnmower
go.
at his mom's house when his mom died. But
Stealing doesn't pay. Jamie Phillips. Alright, guys. Welcome back.
so every time you're the first person who shuts out. I mean,
We're in, and it's 28 below zero, 28 degrees below zero, and it's minus
Huh?
7.
he said
So
it's
it's minus
28
7
degrees
temperature.
below zero.
Yep.
What are you doing?
When was this video?
Riccio? Come on, get away. Come on.
2 years ago.
So we're gonna go out here and try to clean off our car.
I seriously doubt it was 28 degrees below
Better
zero.
not, well,
28 degrees below
Yeah, it is.
zero.
Here's the room.
I ain't buying that. I'm gonna have to look that shit up. Not in Ohio. There's no way. That shit ain't Alaska. That's Ohio, dude.
Kind of opened up for me then.
That's
I knew I was
2.5
coming out.
hours from us. 28 degrees 2 years ago. Below
This is our
zero.
grind your gears video, guys. The last one
Here's
was Mr.
bullshit. If
Obvious.
it was 28 below zero,
You know.
folks, it'll be hard to be outside.
Obvious here that,
Especially someone like Barry.
you know, Mr.
That's
Obvious
probably
doesn't like
breathing shit.
people complaining, you know, and crying, you know. You got this card, I don't.
That's
Well,
not what they say, dude.
whose problem is that? It's your problem. You know, save your money,
We
like
know.
I said before.
Or go bug your
Find a
mama.
car,
You know.
borrow a tow truck or buy one like I did. Put your fat ass in it
You're a
and
liar.
go get it.
You said your
Just
mama
like I
paid to have the
did.
cars moved there.
All these cars here, nobody brought these cars. Nobody bought them and brought them here. I bought them and I brought them here. Some
No,
of
your
them, me and my
mom
son
paid to
bought
have
them, and
them
I
moved.
still brought them here. So, rather than be a crybaby, an idiot, and a jealous ass, go get what you want. That's what I did. You know, I wanted a cool Mustang. I bought it.
I still
I
see a
found
cool
it.
Mustang.
I bought it, and that's the way it is.
Where?
That's what I mean. Where's this cool Mustang at?
And so,
You got maybe 5 cars
That
on
was a
property
Mr.
that
Obvious
are
video
cool
from earlier.
for
Now we're-
most people that everybody would
where's
consider
what grinds
cool.
my gears? You know,
There's
this is
five.
what grinds my gears video. And what grinds my gears is
Out of
There's,
90.
there's some people
That's
out
not
there, you know, say, well, guy next door's got 30 cars. His cars, they're hurting my property value.
Yes, it's
No, they're
true.
not. Your property is worth the same.
You are
That
out of your
is,
mind. Listen to this.
If you mowed your
Listen.
house down,
Listen.
it's still worth the same amount.
He has
Whatever
no
it
idea
is,
how
it's
property
what it is,
assessments
is what
work.
it is.
No
So-
clue.
Quit crying about what everybody else has got. Quit being jealous. You know, that just grinds my gears, you know? Get a clue, people. If somebody's got
We
something
got a
you
clue
want,
on you, didn't we,
go
bitch?
buy it. If they got something you don't have, you know, get off your fat ass and go get it. If your neighbor's got some cool shit, he's probably a cool dude.
Calling someone a fat
Don't
ass
be a
would
little
yourself a
crybaby.
fat ass.
And call the zoning. Oh, he's got 20 cars over there. He ought to have them. What a bunch of bitches. So, that's
Barry,
what
you
grinds
get
my
a
gears,
fucking-
everybody.
I mean, I don't. Has anybody ever figured out why Barry's
Can't
so
stand people
worked up
like
about
that.
zoning? And people, where he lives, it don't matter. Don't come out.
So,
and bug
'cause
you
you
about
don't
shit.
have
Why does
it.
it matter?
You don't want anybody else to have it. This little Toyota was, I hate to say it, was one of the best
That's
cars I ever
actually not a
bought.
bad idea, Fast Thing. Because Barry probably would travel for a fucking
I got
70
it for free.
Roadrunner.
I
That's
never
fucking
bought it.
$100.
Best car somebody bought.
That's what I mean.
Wasn't me,
If
though.
somebody knew a girl that looked
It
young,
wasn't me
you
that
could
bought it.
catfish him or Ryan
I
and
got
catch
this
him
car
up
for
and wear
free.
pedal stings. I'm fucking telling you, you could. I'm willing to bet money on it, dude. You just need a young
We're gonna
girl
try to
that's
see if we can
willing,
get
dude.
doors open up on it. I don't
And it
know.
would take. You couldn't hit him up in
They
like
might not
instantly,
open.
but you could string it along in 2-3 months.
Uh-huh.
You could get him to meet up with you,
Yep.
knowing you're
That's
underage.
Hey, we were persuaded.
I bet you fucking money, dude.
We were ready for
Rich
this.
suit.
Name brand?
I don't know about Brian, but
Pretty sure that's a Mac.
Rich and Barry, I promise you could. They're both
It
lonely
is
as
what
fuck.
it is. Whatever it
And
is.
Barry for sure is attracted to young girls.
The
Mike.
door's froze,
Kids.
so we're gonna try to
For
persuade it to
sure.
open. Yeah. Had I didn't bring that pry bar, I'd have never opened that door. See if it'll start.
Look out, Taco Lucky's are still in their jacks, dude.
Right?
Come on, baby. Yeah.
Harley Davidson wants to help take care of your
Yeah. Toilet power. So we'll let it sit there and warm up. Probably go get some gas for it. Got a half tank.
He makes my skin crawl.
I don't want-
Disgusting, dude. All around disgusting. From
I don't want to enter the
minor, one of the
side,
kids
so
to the way he lives.
we
Dude. I
can
mean,
get
he is
driver's
a
side
well-rounded, bigot, minor
I hate
attracted,
getting that way.
just dirty motherfucker.
When people think of white trash, they think of Barry.
Right. He is the real definition of white trash. I mean,
there we go. Okay. Both doors are unfrozen.
I mean,
Unstuck.
calling him white trash insults me. So don't do that. He's not white trash. He's something else. He's like a bottom.
Probably
He's
gonna have
like
that pry bar for the gas. If I want to put the gas. I'll just put it in the car. I'll deal with it when I get to the gas station. So what grinds my gears is, people complaining, crying at, oh, this guy's got 40 cars in his yard, and we don't have
I'm
any.
still confused. They didn't register this earlier. Why is he worried about it? If
He's hurting my
fuck
property
with him.
value.
I mean,
No, it's not. If anything, you try to sell your piece of property, a guy's got 40 cars, some of them I want to buy because they want to move to the next store.
you're
You're a
crazy.
cool
as
guy.
hell.
You're a
You are
cool
crazier
car
than
guy.
fucking hell.
Like me.
It's not all how it
No,
works in the
no.
real world, guys. I mean, not
You got to
all.
call the zoning and make him move and be a total dick. I can't stand you kind of people. And the other guys, oh, he's got a Mach 1 and I don't have one. Wah!
You have to show one
You just
comment
let
that
it rock
says
the
you have a
ground.
Mach 1 and I
Wah!
don't. You have to show one.
You
Have
know
you
what
ever
I
show
say
a
to
comment
you?
that says that?
No.
Go buy your own Mach 1 and do what you want with it. Because I'm going to do what I want with my Machs and my Mustangs
Let him
and my
rock.
Christine
Did it say you
and my
wanted him?
rollback and my Mach 1. And if you don't like it, you could go to, where? Straight there. And don't stop to pick up $200. It's a Monopoly game.
It's
Go
not
to
pick
hell.
out, collect $200. You
What I
stupid
say,
little fucker.
You don't like it? Like I said earlier, go watch Uncle Tony. Go
Yeah, I
to
do.
somebody else's channel. You don't like my channel, me and my
you
son
don't like
don't want
you,
you.
Barry. I mean,
That's all
nobody
I was
likes
telling
you.
you. There's some
And that's
individuals,
probably before
we're not gonna
us.
name their
I
names,
mean-
they know who they are. You know, go somewhere else and
Let's
get a
be
life.
honest. Nobody's gonna
You
look
know?
at Barry before this all this
That's what
shit
grinds my
started.
gears. You
Before
wanna
this
watch
shit
my
started,
channel,
Barry, nobody's
go
gonna look
get
at you and think
another
you're cool by
channel,
what you
leave
do
a
to these
nasty
cars
comment.
and your dogs.
You fucking troll. Eat shit is what I say to you people. Go somewhere else.
Get off my bridge.
We don't
bitch.
care about you. Maybe your wife does. Go to her and cry to her. But we don't care about you. Stay off my channel.
You care more about
And
us
that's
than
it.
we ever care about you. I
That's what
promise
grinds my
that.
gears, everybody.
Hey Barry.
I promise.
People need to grow
I
up, get
promise. We've affected your life way more than you've ever affected ours, Barry.
Hey Barry. Ryan's mom said I had a bigger dick than you.
Right?
Life. We don't care. We
I
really
mean, I don't
don't.
know why you and Ryan don't look
You
at
don't
me.
care.
Like,
care about
You
you.
don't care, but
You
you
don't
did a
get a little
whole what
crybaby bitch.
6-minute video talking
you know,
about it.
Oh,
and
he's
you
putting
can't
that
do
car
one
off the
video.
ground.
You can't do one video to this day without mentioning us.
Well, you know
Not
what?
one. But you can go to Austin's other channel and
You're
look
telling
up-
me. But keep your mouth to yourself. Because I'll just block you.
Because you're a bitch.
All right, guys, that's it for what grinds my gears. We'll see you in the next video. Hopefully, we won't have any of these crybabies, complainers. Oh, he's got this. I don't have that.
Again, nobody said that. I promise.
And I want to be a little crybaby and complain about it. Well, we don't care, you know. That's sums up this video. What grinds my gears is complainers, jealous people. Get a life and go watch Uncle Tony.
You can tell people that really
See you
don't
in the
care
next
like us.
one.
We don't talk about you with other people.
Check out my friend's Action Auto Parts.
This is when we focus on Barry Rich
like
or
cool cars
Brian
and
or
cool
whoever.
parts.
The rest of the time, we're living our lives normal. You can't even do a video about moving an RV without mentioning us, dude.
A proposal in the Indiana legislature would
You
disrupt
wonder why
access to
you're feeling
medications
sick
for
and
Indiana
going.
patients
I mean,
and hike
it don't
health
take
care
rocket
costs
science.
for Hoosiers. Tell your legislator. Protect our access to medications.
You only got a
Reject
big
government
idea
mandates
because the
targeting
donate
pharmacy
national and the
choices.
shout out you got. That's it. That's it.
Maggie wants more without
If you had to do it
spending,
on your
so
own
she
like
got
everything else in
made
your
to
life,
cameras.
you would have felt that.
To help her see more, catch more, and do more. Blink and get more.
So,
All right, guys.
yeah,
Welcome.
this is from a bigger YouTuber. It's abuse shout out there. This is a comment on this video. Dang man, I know the cold weather can be frustrating, and some of the keyboard commandos can be irritating, but take it from me, a rant video is never a good idea. I really hope nobody unsubscribes from you all. I know I lost about 50 from my rant, but it really didn't bother me too much. Also, if you are referring to me on the shout outs, I don't really do shout outs unless someone happens to be visiting or sending me parts for a project. I would like to see you line up with Lunar. I think it would be a fun race to see.
Back to Beamer and Uncle Raj. From the last video of what grinds my gears to this video of what freezes my gears. We got dumped on. We got snow. We got ice. We got rain, freezing rain. It's just nasty out
You
here.
said it was 28
So, we
below
know-
zero.
Video today of the Roadrunner. We didn't get to. I got a bigger tarp. My son had. Actually, we did some swapping. I swapped in the 212 by 24 tarps for a big monstrous tarp. It'll just cover the whole pole barn. And so I didn't get it up before the storm came in yesterday. It rained all morning, and then it turned cold and it froze, and then snow came on later in the evening. And I got a mess here. It is just a mess. Hey. Shut up, girl. She sees a kitten over here. I don't know which one. She's a kitten over there. She probably wants to play. Get it back, girl. Get it back. That's coming down. So it's, it's a mess to try to come out here in the snow, you're gonna get all wet and cold. And one of our viewers on our part 3 on the Roadrunner says, he says, your Roadrunner locked up from sitting. No, it didn't. 12 years ago, this car was a running and
12
driving
years,
car.
and this was like 3
The
years ago.
Roadrunner was running, guys. Okay, now
And
listen.
off the road,
Okay,
12 years at that
listen.
point.
Okay,
And he still never
so
fixed
the
it.
engine was running. It was started to run like crap. So I loosened the distributor on the hold down, and I turned the distributor, and I advanced it a little bit, and it picked up and started running good. So I let it sit there and idle. Then I revved it up a couple times, kind of, basking in the glory of it running good, and it ran real good. I let it run for a few more minutes. Then all of a sudden it started running like crap again. So I started to, I loosened the distributor. I started to, trying to, advance it some more and retard it, trying to get it to come, back around. And all of a sudden, would it continue to run like
Barry doesn't know
crap?
what the fuck he's doing.
It just locked up, just like that, tighter than a drum. And it wouldn't restart. I went and got a breaker bar, a ratchet, a socket, and it wouldn't turn over.
Finally, you
it wouldn't
ran it
back
low on
up.
oil, and
It
it
locked up 12 years ago. While it was running, it did lock up from its sitting for 12 years from rust in the cylinders, people. Now, I don't know who's out there, watches my channel, but it's pretty obvious when, I tell you that it locked up while it was running. So it did lock up from sitting. It did lock up. It's got rust in the cylinder. People, I love you, but some of you people are just dumb, I mean, you guys need a taste of Mr. Obvious. Okay, so
Listen.
Why? Answer me that. Why is that a dumb statement? Why is that an off-the-wall, harsh, insulting, dumb statement? Why is that?
I mean, looking at Barry,
that's what makes that a dumb. I mean, that's common sense that somebody would think that, dude. Because what happens to a car when it sits uncovered in the elements for fucking 12 years without fucking being rolled over or anything? A lot of times they get rust in the cylinder and they lock up. The guy didn't say a statement that was out of the way. He didn't insult Barry. Barry makes it sound like I attacked his like he said. Barry makes it sound like this man looked at him and said, "Your mama sucks dicks in hell." You know what I'm saying? That's how Barry takes his shit, and it was nothing like that.
If you want a YouTube channel, you do not attack people like this.
No. If you really care about YouTube channel, don't address the hate.
Mr. Obvious, okay? So this is a Mr. Obvious video, okay? Last video was, what grinds my gears. Well, this video is Mr. Obvious tells you that it wasn't locked up from sitting. It locked up while it was idling. It locked up tired in the drum, people, okay? It's not from sitting for 12 years. It got rust in the cylinder. No. It locked up as it was running. Most likely the timing chain jumped a tooth or two.
Nope.
Probably more than that. And a valve smacked a piston.
It would have been a
Which
horrible noise
locked
if that
the
was
engine
changed.
up.
And
It's
you
an
know
interference
the
engine.
line
You
up
guys know what an
perfectly
interference engine is. Okay. They make a non-interference engine, so if the timing belt or the timing chain would come apart, the valves won't pistons, okay?
Those.
But this engine is an interference engine,
No.
meaning
You are fucking
that
dumber
if
than
the
shit.
timing chain would let
You
go,
are dumber
okay?
than shit.
Come off. They put a nylon gear from the factory, most manufacturers. So it would come apart at 60,000 miles. You have to bring it back to the dealership. And then you charge an arm like a piston. That's just the way they are. They put inferior.
Okay, Barry, since you don't know what the nylon gear was.
You got it so backwards, dude. So fucking backwards, dude.
The nylon gear was to quiet engine shit, buddy. So we're clear. I mean, Google's your friend. I know somebody of your intelligence level should know that, but
I mean, is it possible that a valve could have hit piston? Yes, it is possible.
Parts
It's
on it.
not likely.
And that grinds my gears too. Instead of putting a steel gear in it, and it lasts for 100,000 or better miles. No, they don't. They put this cheap ass.
hey, Barry, I got a serious question for you. Why is it then that I pulled apart a 440 that's out in my garage here on my 74 Charger? It had that same exact gear on it, and it spins over fine. That never happened. It came out of a good running car, a New Yorker. Why is that the case, Barry?
Sometimes the shit does get brittle and break away, but I mean,
Why is it that I pulled apart big block Chevys that have had that same gear that roll over just fine?
And let's be real about it. Okay, let's say that did happen, Barry. Why won't it
Shit.
spin either way?
Kind of like,
Wouldn't it spin
Michael Tyre
backwards a little
does,
bit?
you know,
I mean,
by the
if
cheap
valve-
shit,
if
run
valve
in
jumped
there
the cylinder,
so the customer will
unless
be out
you jam
driving
the
and
bonnet
quit
someplace,
on,
why wouldn't
they'll
you
probably
put it
get
on
run
one
over
or the
by a
other?
semi, get killed.
No, because what happened was Barry probably ran the fucking engine low on oil, not paying attention, and he fucking spun a rod or a main.
It's sitting there hammering on it like he
Yeah.
does. Walk on.
And he spun a rod or a main, which locked it up tighter than the drum.
More likely. I mean,
And who cares? They got their money. You know, the ones that survive, they'll bring it back, and wow, they'll have a $500-600 repair bill. You know, more than that now for a timing chain. I'm sure at a dealership, I wouldn't even want to think about taking it to a dealership. I do my own work. I do have
Yeah,
Scott
we see how much
Wilson.
of
There's
that
something
you
I
do.
can't figure out. He's a master mechanic, electrical wizard. I mean, just a squeezy guy. So I got a guy backing me up.
It kills
If
the
I
kid.
can't figure it out, I got Scott
Very
Wilson.
killed
That's
that kid.
Wilson's
He's a
Automotive.
baby killer.
Wilson's Auto and Truck. And
Wilson
Bethel,
on
Ohio.
truck,
Check
Scott
him out.
Wilson, Bethel, Ohio. Google it.
734-513 area
Baby
code
killer.
734-4900.
Go ahead.
Ask for Pops. Tell him Beaver and Son Garage sent you.
Ask him how he feels about
And
his son
tell him
being
he
a
wants
fucking
Scott to
baby
work on
killer.
your stuff. And if you mention my channel, you'll get 10% off of labor, not parts, off of labor. If you don't mention the channel, you get no discount, okay? So if people know me, you know, make sure you tell them, you know, people that live out here in, you know, Claremont and Brown County, Ohio, you know, make sure you mention my channel so you get that discount. So, now let's get this clear, okay? Mr. Obvious here, okay? It locked up from it idling and running and the timing chain most likely jumped the butane, the valve smacked the piston, most likely it's exhaust valve, smacked the piston, locked the engine up, okay? That's what happened to the Roadrunner. It's not from sitting, it's not from, oh, maybe it's rusted the cylinder. No, it's not. God, you people, I swear.
Look at that rocket.
Get a
panel.
clue.
Act like it's not
I
possible.
know there's people out there that's got mechanical ability, got some knowledge, but please, before you open your mouth and insert your foot, you know, Mr. Obvious is going to point it out to you. This is an interference engine. It's the same as a small block Chevrolet.
You're
It's an
that's what I mean,
interference
he's retarded,
engine.
dude. He
A
is retarded. You are
440,
so
a
wrong, dude.
3.3,
You are so wrong. It is
engine,
possible,
okay?
yes, but they
So,
are made
that
to
being
have
said,
accidents like that,
okay,
dude.
we cleared that
It's not
up.
a fucking Honda,
I hope, you
Toyota,
know,
Nissan,
the
a
people that's
fucking
made the comments
a
about
Quad
it
4.
understand,
I mean,
you know, my frustrations, you know. I'm tired of going back over this thing, but I'll do it. I'll bring up Mr. Obvious and we'll go over it, okay? So, all right, I'm done the raving. Okay, so let's get back to the matter at hand. The matter at hand here is we got snow and ice. The eastern seaboard got dumped on. I'm not the only one, so, you know, I got to deal with it today. It's really terrible out here. And so there you go, you know. We'll get back to some more videos when the weather clears up. And until then, it's Beer and Son Garage forever. And the rest of you, well, okay. Jamie Phillips, Access Auto Parts. We love Jamie. He gives me shout outs on every one of his videos. The rest of you guys don't. I'm not giving you shout outs no more. I'm done. I'm done with you guys. I'm not going to mention them. I may know who they are. I keep giving you shout outs and you don't give me one back. I'm done with you, okay? That's it, you know? I got what was it? It was a call out from Lunar Outlaw. Lunar Outlaw, you couldn't beat me on your best day. You couldn't beat me. I've been drag racing since 1978. I'll drag you in a dirt bike. I'll drag you in a car. I'll drag you in a motorcycle. We'll run. I'll beat you anytime, any day. So, in your face, Lunar Outlaw, you couldn't beat me on your best day. Okay? I got a reputation like Don Garlis on the on the street. I've been street racing since 1978. You couldn't beat me on your best day and my worst day. No way, no how. Take your own Toyota Supra, your little Japanese junk.
This man just said he's fucking Don Garland. Jesus
And where's
Christ.
his reputation? Where's his people at? Where is his reputation?
We seen that shit when them guys started talking to Ryan out the bucket road.
Right. Well, you know what your reputation is, Barry. But the fucked up
And
thing
shut it.
about this,
That's it.
Lunar gave him a friendly call out. It was probably with No Name Nationals, dude. And look how he talked to the dude. He took a friendly call out and attacked that man personally over a call out, dude. screaming at him, yelling. I mean,
Don Garlits, Jesus.
you are not probably welcome at any event, dude. I would be fucking shocked, dude, if anybody wanted you anywhere near their fucking event.
Oh, fuck. Dude, this is good shit. It's so great.
Oh, man.
He said he's Don Garlits. Oh, shit. Motherfucker called himself Don Garlits. He does live in fucking Neverland.
I wonder if my key ain't out in that fucking Jeep in that bag out there.
Maybe. Bear, is this Mr. Obvious video, or is this walking around with the eerie silence and heavy breathing? What the fuck is going on here? It's like the Blair Witch Project over here.
Pile of tires.
And he breaks his silence and showing us his shit pipe. Dodge 880.
Big line of Gilligan's minnow boat.
Yeah.
Gilligan.
That you
Where are you,
literally
Gilligan?
thought something that's made to withstand water pressure, you could run into it with a truck and break it.
You gonna make it, buddy?
I mean, it's supposed to be Mr. Obvious, but he's just walking around breathing. What are we doing? I'm lost, guys. What the fuck are we doing?
The 70 Cadillac convertible under all that tarps. 71 Skylark.
Ooh.
37,000 miles, yeah.
Oh.
37,000 miles, low miles on
Is
that
it
car.
GS?
Super low miles on that car. Super Sam's, man. And now it's stored with the Corvair parts. I got Corvair parts for sale. If you need the Corvair parts, look us up. My dad's truck.
That was giving a ride.
50 four-wheel drive. My Skylark. Another one of my Skylarks. 72 custom. 350 4-barrel car. What's that band shroud there for? I don't remember that. It's a pretty cool car. Front bumper really put on it. Needs a little bit of work. Front bumper. It's got a lifter. It's snowing. It's snowing.
I get the Mr. Obvious part. I don't really care about the rest of this shit.
The 69 got a 70, and then we got a 76 Coupe de Ville. So yeah, we got 5 Cadillacs there. Cadillac heaven.
Ooh.
Basically, it's an interior package. Makes it a custom.
What's that?
354 barrel.
Hang on. Only hear Barry says skin.
Now Ryan's car, I believe, was a 350 in a 2. I think it was a 4 barrel. Might have been a 2 barrel. I can't remember. It was a 350 in it anyways. It's got a 455 in it now.
Hang on.
Another custom. Basically, it's an interior package. Makes it a custom. And a few options.
So Barry just stated that he even knows his Skylarks are customs, which is what we've all been saying, interior package. Unlike the GS and the GSX, which were performance packages, which meant muscle car.
Pristine. Pristine, looking all pretty.
You got different definitions
Love this
of
old
pretty.
car. Drove her the first time here last week. First time in many, many moons. Many years. Oh, Christine.
Been the first time in a fortnight.
My baby. Got them Kragers. Super Sport. Fortuna. Those are Pet Boy tires. Got them really cheap at the Pumpkin Run. There's some really tall
But you
tires.
can't go to no more.
And they only look good on that car because
You're
everything
a
else I
fucking
got is real.
dumbass. I want to show your ass.
We just got more cars and I feel like walking, guys. We got cars. We got a lot of them.
And we ain't gonna do nothing with none of them. Besides, let them sit and talk about what we're gonna do one day.
There's a lot of people that are kind of jealous.
Jealous.
More than kind of, they're jealous. And, you know, I'm sorry, you know. If you see something we got that you want, then I would suggest you save your money. Put your fat ass in a tow truck just like I had to do. And go get it, locate it, and go buy it. You know, don't cry to us and, oh, he's got a car he probably wouldn't sell because he probably would sell it, but he want too much money for it. No, you could have it for give me $5. You can have it.
You
Give
were
me a
still
break.
butthurt about that comment.
No, you can't have it. Nothing here's for sale because I've spent 40 years of my life collecting them.
That's
I
sad.
got 40 years of collecting
This
cars
is what
here.
40 years
40
of life
years of
looks
my
like
life
to you,
here.
Barry.
Yeah,
That's
so,
sad.
No, I'm not just gonna turn them over unless you have them. No, that's not gonna happen. Mr. Obvious is back. No. You can't have them.
Mr. Obvious is on crack.
It's just something that would grind my gears about people.
Yes.
They're jealous because they don't have it.
Jealous.
And you can have it. You just set your mind to it. And it's like this car here. I found this car when I was about 30 years old. And I wanted it. Well, the owner wouldn't sell it. Well, here now I'm 60. I have the car. For 30 years, I chased this car. And now I have it. It's a 73 Fury 3, 360, one owner, belonged to a little old lady. Yes, it did. And now I have the car that I wanted for 30 years. It can happen. The dream is alive. You just gotta make it happen. You just gotta
You gotta lie,
believe,
cheat,
you know?
still.
You gotta have faith.
All right.
Always wanted a Valiant. There it is. 64
Damn, you're
Valiant.
like shit low at that one.
Ohio. You know, my dream came true. You got a 318 in it now with an automatic. It was a 6-cylinder, 3-3 car. We bought it. The guy was going to turn it into some kind of drag car.
Right,
So it was
Mustang?
missing. It was missing everything. Engine, transmission, the heater duct with all that, you know, the heater box, that was all gone. The guy had just gutted it and sold pieces of it, I think.
Yeah.
He claimed he junked the, you know, the engine, transmission, the whole crap. He sold it. You know, who would junk a perfectly good running stick and a 6-cylinder Chrysler in the heater box? Come on, what happened to that?
What? Who would junk a fucking 225 or 170 slant 6 in a 3-speed? Are you on crack? They're still to this day throwaway engines. You act like it's a 426 Hemi and a fucking 4-speed, AA33 or whatever. Okay, I can believe somebody wouldn't have junked that. But getting that was a 170 or a 225 slant 6 and a 3-speed, yeah, they probably junked it because who gives a fuck? It's a slant 6. Like it or not, Project Gramps is Valiant. Being a slant 6 is a throwaway car. It's It's cool, but it's Who cares? It's slant 6. Jesus, Barry. Fuck me.
Took it apart and
You
junked
live in
it.
delusional.
We had to go
land.
buy one offline, and they ain't cheap. Parts ain't cheap for these old cars. And then the white truck. 85 GMC. And this truck here bought probably 90.
Welcome to doing projects and working on cars. Parts ain't cheap. You're damn right. But when Ryan has a $12,000 Capital One bill, y'all should have bought a lot of parts for $12,000.
Probably 95 or 96% of the vehicles here. This one truck. So, it can't happen. You can't do it. I did it. I bought this truck for $1,000 and
You got
put
fucked.
it together, had the bed and boom on it. I do some welding, had to do some, wrenching on it. Me and my son bought this rollback here. We
Traded.
traded a dune buggy
Traded,
for it.
didn't buy,
and some
traded.
cash. And bam, we got our own
Again,
rollback.
you got fucked.
The Mach 1, I bought that from a guy, original owner, and it was a miracle that I got that car. But I got that car, and I won't sell it, so.
Nobody
Check out our
wanted
Access
it.
Auto Parts, Jamie Phillips. Check out our buddy, check out. Guys,
Alright, you guys, I'm ending this shit here. And I'm going live for fucking almost 2 hours. We're called tonight. We're gonna pro tomorrow. So much love and air to everybody that's here. Thank you guys for stopping in. Be sure to, if you're new, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Go check out the main channel, Poor Man's Speed Shop. Unlike this fucking dweeb,
There's no drama over there, so I mean.
unlike this fucking dweeb, we actually build cars. See you guys in the next one. Much love. Everybody have a good night.